I just want to take a time to go through a couple of the review problems from the textbook for Concept 1. You have access, remember, to these answers. If you click on this PDF file and you look at section 9.1, you'll be able to access all the answers. If there's additional problems you want me to go through, as I'm only going to do 2 with you right now, please send me an email or make a comment in our Google Classroom, and I can create a video going through additional problems from this review set if you would like. For now, I'm just going to do 2 problems, number 1 and number 3. The direction set on this is to determine if this set represents a function or not. So we're going to answer with yes, it is a function, or no, it is not, and I'll have a little bit of explanation through this video. So we have the set 4, 7, 8, 11, 4, 9, 8, 13. I personally really like to create the visual of writing down the domain and range and pairing them. You do not have to create this visual if you don't want to. You could just look at this and notice that we have x values of 4 going to 2 different y values, and right off the bat we could say no, that this is not a function. But for some of us, this visual is really helpful to wrap our minds around why this is not a function. Okay? So my domain is all of my inputs, all of my x values, all of these first numbers here. So that would be 4, 8, 4, and 8. Now, when I go to write these out, there's really only 2 numbers that are written first in all of these ordered sets, 4 and 8. Now I'm going to look at all of these second numbers, okay, which are considered the outputs or the ranges, 7, 11, 9, and 13. Now, you can write these numbers in order like I did when going through the example problems from the lesson, but it's really not required here. So I did not write them in order just to show you that it really doesn't make a difference if you write the numbers in order from smallest to largest or not, just as long as you have them written down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with my arrows from my domain values to my ranges. So this first set is 4, 7. So 4 gets mapped to 7. So I draw the arrow. 8, 11, 4, 9, and 8, 13. And notice that all of these arrows, I have multiple arrows stemming from the domain values of 4 and 8, which is why we will say not a function. Okay, so it is not a function because I have multiple arrows coming from my domain values, going to different range values. Now let's take a look at example 3. We have the ordered set 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 10. Again, I'm going to create a domain and range column to create this graphic like I did in the one above. Again, not required, but something you can do if you would like. All of my domain values are these first numbers written in the ordered sets. Any of them that repeat, you only have to write it once. So I have a value of 3, then I have a value of 5, then 7, and then 8. Looking at the range would be all of these second numbers in the ordered pairs. So I have 4, 6, 8, and 10 for those. Now I'm going to begin connecting them. So I have the point 3, 4. So my domain value of 3 is going to connect to my range value of 4. The point 5, 6, 5 connects to 6, 7 connects to 8, and 8 connects to 10. Notice I only ever have one arrow stemming from each of these domain values. I don't have multiple arrows like I did in the last one. Because all my domains only connect to one value in the range, we can say yes, it's a function. Meaning this set of ordered pairs, or this graphic representation of those numbers, is representing a function. Hopefully this helps give some clarification to how we can determine if something is a function or not. Again, if you have any additional problems you want me to go through from the textbook, from these review set of problems, please let me know. If you have any questions on the homework assignment that's been assigned in Google Classroom, please make sure you make me aware of those as well, either through email or through one of our Zoom meeting office hours. or making a comment on our Google Classroom.